What is up, YouTube? This is PICCSCN here, and today I've got a video for you guys that is coming out of left field. We're going to be taking a look at the Lenovo Yoga 900. This thing is brand new to the market. I think it came out earlier this month, maybe even at the start of the month. So Lenovo actually wanted to send this out to me as kind of a thank you. I wrote them a nice comment on Facebook, and they caught note of it, and apparently it must have made their days, because next thing I know, they want to send me this thing as a thank you. So yeah, they wanted me to do an unboxing and a first impressions video. That's what this is going to be, but I will be doing a review on this thing, alright? But anyway, without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and let's just jump into this. I'm very excited about this, primarily because of the fact that this is what I've been using as of late. Boom. This is my 15-inch MacBook Pro. In fact, the 15-inch MacBook Pro itself is basically the exact same size, dimension-wise, length and width, is the exact same size as the Yoga 900's box. This is a 15-inch laptop, all right? I specifically wanted one of these. I like the large screen real estate for doing things like video editing and watching YouTube videos and whatnot, but this thing is heavy. I mean, this thing probably weighs, I'm not sure what the official weight is, but it definitely weighs at least 5 pounds. I can tell you that much right now. This is a very, very heavy computer. It's very big, it's very bulky. This is a 13-inch laptop. Not only is this a 13-inch laptop, it's also a display. You can use it as a display computer, and it's also a tablet, all in one. The top here, we've just got the Yoga 900 branding. Lenovo's over here on the side. And on this side, we have the specs, which I'm actually not really going to show you too much of because it does have my serial number and all that fun stuff on there. So I'm actually just going to maybe do like a marquee or like a lower third and kind of show you the specs that way, so you can see what this thing's got. On this side, you can see, again, a little demonstration of all its different features. And everything else on here is pretty much generic. We got some Lenovo tape there. And on the back, a big orange surface with Lenovo. Now, I have some tape, but it looks like the tape has already been cut. I promise you that was not me. Someone else cut that tape. So we're just going to go ahead and we're just going to get into this. There it goes. Boom. Ooh, boy. We got some stuff. Let's see. Let's open that up. Ooh. They sent me the silver one, it looks like. Check that out. Here it is. Oh my goodness. That's light. And that is incredibly thin. Check that out. What's in here? I've never seen one of these unboxings, so this is completely new for both you and I. What is on this side? Okay, looks like we have a little power cable under there. This is probably some simple documentation. Actually, that's just foreign language. It's all foreign. I don't know what it means. Let's put that away quickly. It's just different. Okay, here you have what looks to be a charging cable. Now, the charging cable on these is interesting. I was taking a look at this, and it does have a nice Velcro on it. The charger is a modified, here's a USB end, all right, so it plugs into a USB port, but the charging port itself is a modified USB port. So you can use the port that this thing plugs into, which is actually, I believe it's right there. You can use that as either to charge the computer, or you can use it as a USB port. I think it's only USB 2.0 when you're not actually charging the laptop. And my assumption is, on this side, we're going to have English instructions and the power brick itself. And this is lifting up. Oh, wow. This is a box. Hang on. Okay, so in here we probably have our, as I thought, we have a UK power adapter. Okay, that's funny. I certainly don't live in the UK, and I think that looks like it's it. So hopefully I can get that sorted out. I'm gonna need to get this thing charged up relatively quickly. Man, that thing looks sexy. Check that out. Man, here we go. Look at that hinge. Oh my gosh, that is a beautiful hinge. Okay, let's go ahead and let's crack this thing open. All right, so let's get that plastic off. Oh boy. Wow, that is something. The texture is interesting. It's not at all what I was expecting. It doesn't feel like quite like my MacBook. It feels kind of, I don't know how to describe it. Let's go ahead and let's open this thing up for the first time. Oh boy. Nice. Oh my gosh. Look at the screen. Oh my gosh. It's actually got a rubbery texture, and the reasoning for that is because this actually serves as a grip for when you have it in the, oh man, that's just weird. When you have it in the display mode like this. So you can actually set your computer up like that and show people off like that. Like I say, it can become a tablet. Dang. This is going to be fun to play with tonight. Oh boy. And you can have it in laptop mode. I imagine, me personally, I will be using this primarily as a laptop. I don't really like touching the screen. All these other features, I mean, you can also have it as a tent like this, and you can have people look at it as such. I really don't think I'm going to need the tablet mode. Now, I will use the tablet mode so I can let you know what it's like, but I don't know. Enough yakking about it, guys. Let me go ahead and angle y'all up here. We're going to turn this thing on for the first time. We're going to experience its screen. Let's turn it on. Okay, pushed it. Is it doing something? Push it again. That was a solid push. Please tell me this has charge in it, because I can't charge it right now. Is it totally dead? Oh no. Okie dokie, let's try this again. Just go back and bought this crazy thing, which is a foreign plug adapter. So it does have a UK plug on it. There's our UK plug. So this connects there. Alright, awesome. Into this power strip. Okay. No disasters yet. And again, we got our magical little pluggy anything here. Do we have a light? Yes! We have a light. We've got a little white light over there. First boot. Yes! Keyboard lit up right away. Let's just see what kind of speeds we get with this thing. Take the latch off so I don't scratch it up. Ooh. Wow. That's very crisp. This is a QHD display. Dang, I can't remember the exact dimensions or the exact pixel. Oh my gosh. It's working. Yes! Let's just see what kind of boot up we get. Ah, there we go. It's already asking me to set things up. So yeah, there we go. Initial impressions on the screen. Wow. I literally cannot distinguish pixels. That's really, really nice. I'm not sure if this is like exactly Retina display like or not. Let's see, the touchscreen works. Oh my goodness, it does work. Again, I don't really imagine I'll be using the touchscreen on this thing. I'm more of a mouse guy, so I do live in the United States, not the United Kingdom. Gosh, that was annoying. Well, anyway, guys, I think it's actually gonna conclude it for the unboxing portion. So far, it's very quiet. I can't. There is a fan in here. I can't hear it running at all. If it even needs to be running right now, I'm not sure. But check that thing out. That's really quite cool. Looks like the power button on the bottom here does actually light up right there, indicating power. So that's kind of nifty. And yeah, guys, that's going to do it. So I will see you in the next portion of the video. Sweet. Alright you guys, it's been just over a week since I shot the last part of this video, and I wanted to come on here and give you guys my overall first initial review of my new Yoga 900. Originally, I had a long list of like pros and cons, but we're nixing it. Whoa. We're nixing that. Primarily because it felt like a review that I was doing, and I've only used this computer for, again, just over a week, and I don't think that's enough time to actually give a proper review. So I'm just gonna let you guys know how I feel about this thing kind of off the bat. I'm really impressed with how thin and light this computer is. I love this very thin form factor. It seems very sturdy. I've actually been throwing it in my backpack without a sleeve on it, and nothing's actually bent on it, nothing's broken, everything still seems to be working fine. I also really have been loving that screen. Look at it. I remember the first night I had this thing on and working, I just couldn't stop staring at the screen. I had it open over there on that table where my MacBook is, and all I could do was just stare at the screen because it was just so immersive. Now I should give a disclaimer that this might not be the computer for you if you want to do professional level photography or graphic design, because apparently it doesn't have the best contrast or the best black point for the money. But for me, I think it's a beautiful display. It has really good battery life. I've been absolutely impressed with this thing's battery life. In fact, one time last week I was able to get 2 full days of use out of this computer without charging. So I would charge it up one night, and then I didn't charge it the next night, and I was still able to get to the end of the next day. So the battery life in here is really good. I'm quite a bit impressed with it. Contrary to what I said in the unboxing, I have found myself using like this mode a lot, or that mode, and sometimes I've even been using it as a tablet. Now again, I'm not sure if I'm going to continue to be using the tablet mode in like 5 months from now, if I would be still using the tablet mode, or if it's just going to become a novelty feature. But yeah, so far I've actually been finding myself really using it. For the most part, I've been using it for things like drawing and paint real quick, just to play around with that. Or sometimes I will actually go in and browse the web with it in the touchscreen mode. So it just kind of depends on my mood. The only 2 issues I can think of right now that I've had with this thing, I noticed that, especially when I was bringing it to school with me, for some reason I would get daily driver failures. And I think that might be software related, because I haven't really had that happen to me since like Thursday. So I don't know if Windows updated or something, but it was still something that I noticed. I'm not sure if, again, that had to do with the laptop itself or if it had to do with Windows. I'm thinking it might have been a Windows issue, but I thought I'd bring it up anyway. And another thing that I've noticed is that when I'm reading PDFs, for some reason, PDFs are opening in Microsoft Edge because I don't have Adobe Reader yet. Whenever the screen brightness automatically adjusts due to changes in light conditions, sometimes the screen flashes. It'll just go black and then come back real quick. So that I found to be really quite annoying, especially when I was reading a PDF article for an extra credit opportunity that I was taking advantage of. Just something that really got to me. So, but other than that, I'm really quite a big fan of this thing. I love looking at the hinge. I mean, the hinge is really kind of nifty, all those little moving parts. I think that is going to do it for this video. I want to go ahead and thank Lenovo once again. I can't express this enough. Like, the fact that you guys wanted to send this to me just because I wrote you guys like a comment on Facebook is just, wow. That, I can't believe it. You guys went above and beyond with your thanks for that. So again, I really want to let you guys know that I definitely appreciate it, and it's been really quite handy. I do miss some of the things I have on that computer. Like, I have a word processor, and I also have it's not really like, it's a copy of Photoshop that I got from my church when I was doing graphic work for them. And I don't have Photoshop on here. I don't have a license. Again, that I have a copy over there from my church. So yeah, anyway, that is, aside from those little issues, really been enjoying this thing. So that's it, guys. I will be doing a review on this in the near future, and stay tuned for that. So thank you so much for watching, and Adios.